Well, moving our focus to some international updates, my colleague Akanksha Swaroop spoke to Israeli Ambassador Naor Gilon on the Israel-Hamas war and the UNGA resolution where India voted in favor of the resolution. Let's listen in.
United Nations, we've seen an overwhelming number of votes at the UNGA resolution that was passed calling for a ceasefire and for the immediate release of hostages. How do you assess the latest UNGA resolution in which India also has, of course, voted in favor of this resolution? What is your assessment?
So, first of all, it's a one-sided resolution. It does not speak about Hamas in the way it should, about how things happened. As Hillary Clinton, I think, put it in the beginning of the thing, better than everyone else. She said, but until October 6th, there was a ceasefire violated by Hamas. So Hamas chose to attack, unprovokedly, like 30 Jewish communities, and that's when hell broke loose. And by the way, second time we had a ceasefire for the exchange or bringing back the abductees. And they violated the agreement also there. Okay, in the closed rooms, when we speak to people around the world, they all tell you, finish what you started, Hamas cannot come victor.
True, but how does one maintain that balance? Because as we spoke earlier in the interview, how do you ensure the safe release of the hostages? Is Israel mulling on the possibility of a second ceasefire?
Again, we are ready, and as I said, Hamas are the ones who violated. We are ready for a deal to release all the hostages. This is our target. We don't have a partner for that now. I think that Hamas understand that we are going to eliminate them, the leadership and everything. And for them, holding the hostages is the last resort. So this is their final human shield. They use their own population as human shield. Now they are using also our hostages as human shields. And I think that they are afraid to release them. This is part of the issue. But coming back to the UN again, the countries are supporting Israel's move, but they don't want to be perceived as doing that. So in the UN, when it comes to voting, many of the countries of the world, I think, are putting a different. We want you to finish them, but we don't want to be accountable for the fact that you are doing it. So you do whatever you want, but we will vote against you in the UN. It's okay. Because we are resolute to do what we need to do to protect our people.
No, but is that how you also assess India's stance, considering India is also a country that's been plagued by terrorism?
I will say that India, first of all, the support that we got from India from day one was very strong. I think starting with Prime Minister Modi in the afternoon of the event, tweeting very clearly when I think, we didn't understand even the magnitude at that time of the disaster. Speaking against terrorism and support of Israel, and then it continued in a string of some international events and another tweets, and so I think it was very clear that the Indian support. Also, in the last vote, there were two amendments trying to put in the question stronger the question of the abductees and the question of who started it. I mean, with Hamas, putting more emphasis on Hamas. And India voted in favor of these two amendments. So at the final game, I also understand the Indian interests that are wider. The importance is the friendship, I think. The understanding that we are together and there is support. I still hold the position that India is supporting Israel very strongly. I'm very thankful for that.